Billy, you so crazy.
Yo, what's cracking? What's bracking? It's your boy, Billy, you so crazy, and we back, and we back, and we back, and we back with another one. Y'all read the title, so you already know what we doing, man. Okay, my bad, y'all. I got a phone call, but today we are doing Tim McGraw. You had to be there, all right? This was put in my comment section. Some crazy pack members also suggested this video, so that's what we're gonna do today right now. If you are new to this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, comment down below which one to see me react to next. Follow me on all my social media links are right there. Send me a message on any one of those and I will get back with you as soon as possible. I also have a Patreon link if there's a request that you want me to get to a little bit faster. That is the quickest way to do it, man, but no pressure. You don't have to. That's only if you want to. Just still feel free to leave a comment. It works the same. Just give me some time, man. But since I have a lot of time on my hands these days, it could happen sooner than later. All right, but enough talking. Let's find out what Tim McGraw, you had to be there, what it's all about.
He sat down, picked up the phone, said, "Boy, I'm your old man." Touched the glass between the two as if to shake his hand.
Oh no.
The boy, he didn't budge, not even so much as a blink. The man said, "Oh, come on, better late than never, don't you think?" He said, "I read it in the paper, can't believe you're 21. Can't believe some son of mine could do the things I hear you've done." He went on like some big hero who flew in to save the day. And the boy said, "If you're here, just hear me right, man, it's too late. You had to be there."
So that's what I thought. So his dad is in jail, right? When he said that he put his hand up against the glass, his dad is in jail. So he has to read about all the things that's going on with his son from jail. Am I understanding this correctly?
And I'm talking from day one. That's the only time a man should talk through glass to his new son. And you'd have to go back and teach me how when I was 9. 'Cause my mama couldn't throw a ball even if she had the time. And I should have been learning how to fish instead of learning how to smoke. I bet if you'd have won my tail, I never thought it was a joke. He said sometimes the will for doing wrong is way too strong for any mom's prayers. You had to be there.
This one right here is different. This is a different story from what I heard. This father couldn't be there because he was behind bars. He's in jail. Now, I don't know what he did, but still, whatever he did, it was long enough for him to miss out on his son's upbringing. And that's hard to explain right there. I mean, because this guy, he could be in jail and he could be innocent. It's just, you know, I don't, there's just so many different things I could, you know, I don't want to be too quick to judge the situation, but then from a son standpoint, it's just like, you should have been here. If you were here, then I probably wouldn't feel the way that I do, or I probably wouldn't think the way that or even done some of this stuff. Because it's hard for a mom, you know, it's hard for a mom to raise a son single. I watched my mom do it with me. We bashed heads all the time. And even in our adult life, like, we still go, you know, back and forth from time to time, but it's not as bad as it was when I was a teenager, because of course now, me being an adult and having my own kid, I understand the real struggle, which gave me a whole newfound respect for what my mom's done, you know, to be a single mother with 2 kids on her own. And we weren't even teenagers when she was single. We were, you know, like little, you know, so we were still growing, and then puberty and, you know, all types of stuff. And by any means we were not financially stable at all. You know, there was times where we were homeless. It was a whole thing. So, you know, just looking back now and seeing it, it's just, I have a whole new respect for Mom Dukes. We still bash heads, but, you know, I still have my mom no matter what, I got her back. No matter what, it's not changing. But I do know that it had to have been hard for her to because she don't know what it's like to be a man. Now, granted, I've had the upper hand with understanding certain. First of all, let me just put this out there: I will never understand a woman. Like, I will never. But there's certain things that I have been able to grasp growing up in a house full of women. So when my daughter came, it was just like, yep, I see what you're doing, Lord. I see what you're doing. But to hear this story, man, this is something different. This is something different, and that's rough.
Man said, boy, I'm sorry. Hate you hate me like you do. The boy said, dried up, man. We ain't making this about you. It's about a teenage girl against the world who was left there high and dry.
Wait, I must have missed the part where he said this was his little girl. Oh, boy. Oh. Billy, you don't listen, has completely logged out of the chat now. He was checked in a second ago. I'm sure y'all put it in the comment section. But, you know, everything that I said is still valid. I just want y'all to know, but I didn't know this was his little girl. Oh, my gosh.
Out a kid who might have stood a whole lot better shot at life, but you had to be there. And I'm talking from day one. That's the only time a man should talk through glass to his new son. And you had to go back
Someone's talking about his girlfriend.
and teach me how when I was 9. 'Cause my mama couldn't throw a ball even if she had the time. I should have been learning how to fish instead of learning how to smoke. I bet if you'd have whooped my tail, I never thought it was a joke. He said sometimes the will for doing wrong is way too strong for any mama's prayers. You had to be there.
To be honest, this song's kind of making me feel a little teary-eyed just a little bit.
Before the boy hung up the phone, he said, they say I'm out of time. And it hit the man right there and then. My God, son, so am I.
Wow. Like I said, this is one of the reasons why I appreciate country music so much, is because of the stories, man. Because of the stories. I haven't heard any other tell stories like this. Well, let me not lie, because I've heard it in R&B music, and that's all I was listening to. But man, ever since I've done this YouTube thing, you guys have put me onto so many songs with so many dope stories and just interesting stories that make me look at things differently. Because we all have a different upbringing, you know? And it's hard for people that all feel like everyone lives the same type of life for them to understand that certain people don't come from that same background. Like, I still, to this day, I still get comments like, how have you never heard of this? How have you never heard of that artist, that band? And it's just like, I can name plenty of people that you never heard of, but what is it gonna do for me going, how could you not know them? You still don't know who they are. Like, it is what it is, and that's okay. But for some reason, people think just because they were exposed to this, and I get it, you know, it's certain privileges that people don't realize is privileges. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that I didn't realize until I joined the military were luxuries, until I didn't have it. Well, actually, to be honest, there's certain things even just in my upbringing, going without and seeing other kids have, that opens my eyes even then as a kid. So it's just like, you don't know what someone's go through. But, you know, for some reason in this internet world, people always just feel like they can say whatever they want to, which is cool. You know, so I let comments slide because, for one, it helps me out. You know, it is what it is. Like, it helps me out. So the more engagement, not an issue. But some people just don't understand. Like, everybody doesn't have the same story. And this story right here was interesting to hear from that side, because that's not my story. And no judgment to anybody that is their story, but it just shows how important, you know, for a parent to be in their children's life, man. I still never understand how people can walk away from their kids, but that's just not a place where I can understand. But anyways, I've done enough talking, man. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what you want to see me react to next. Follow me on all my social media links are right there. Send me a message on any one of those, and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. I appreciate all you guys' love and support. That's all I got for you. It's your boy, BillyYouSoCrazy, and I see you on the next video, man. I'm out this stunt.